Many Midwesterners have known Mackinac Island as a go-to summer destination for generations. No cars are allowed on Mackinac Island, so visiting is like taking a step back in time once you hop off the ferry. The island is known for its Mackinac Island fudge, and kids can watch candy makers at work. Bring your bikes or rent them on the island to check out beautiful hiking spots, fairy tale carriage ride tours, and one-of-a-kind blacksmithing experiences. Grab a casual outdoor meal at the Pink Pony, an island favorite. North to south, San Diego County is just plain cool. It's full of beachy gems and sunny escapes with skateboarders and surfers galore. There's fantastic food, often with a Mexican influence, and a super laid-back vibe that is very necessary on vacation. There are local pros offering surf and skate lessons, and you can stand-up paddleboard amongst sea lions at the harbor. In every season, Telluride is incredibly charming. The former Victorian mining town in a box canyon still feels authentically Old West, but is also a world-class ski mountain. Try your hand at skiing in Telluride with slopes for literally all skill levels, not to mention outstanding instructors. And when it's not snowing, there's hiking galore. Is Hawaii ever a bad idea? The 50th state offers the best of both worlds. It feels like a totally different country without requiring a passport or currency exchange. There are otherworldly outings to take, such as the surreal lava flows of Volcanoes National Park, waterfalls, and snorkeling, plus resorts that will truly blow you away. Orlando will always be a top contender for the best options when you want to travel with kids. Disney World is a must-do for many families, but it's far from the only thing to do in Orlando these days. In May of 2025, Universal Studios Orlando is opening their 4th park, an immersive epic universe with 5 new worlds, including Super Mario, Harry Potter, and How to Train Your Dragon themed areas. Take your camping game up a notch in Acadia. Find tons of outdoor activities like fishing, bird watching, stargazing, kayaking, crafting, or even logging demos. And parents, you get live music, morning yoga, and craft cocktails all throughout this area at local lodgings. Famous for a whopping 310 sunny days per year, Albuquerque is a rich holiday destination you may have never considered. The high desert is actually the hot air ballooning capital of the world, and every October there's a spectacular fiesta dedicated to it. It's the trip of a lifetime to go up in one as a family, but if you're not sold on the thrill, then take the Sandia Peak aerial tramway to a 10,000 plus foot peak for awe-inspiring panoramas and New Mexican sunsets. If a laid-back vacation on the coast sounds appealing to you, consider Cannon Beach on the Oregon coastline. With a lovely ocean breeze, Cannon Beach has been dubbed the perfect place to fly a kite, and its charming downtown area has fully embraced the notion with several kite-centric shops. Once you've picked out the perfect kite, check out their other shops, like clothing stores and chocolate emporiums, for the whole family. Parents who couldn't get enough of the Netflix hit series Outer Banks will love spending a week living like John B. and the gang. Sort of. While you may not be fighting for your life to find buried treasure, there is an adventure around every corner in this North Carolina beach town. In the Outer Banks, your family can spend days by the water splashing around and building sandcastles, snorkeling, or even horseback riding. There won't be a day that doesn't end with a few "best day ever" compliments. The best part about traveling to Lake Tahoe is that it offers something for everyone all year round. Snow-loving families can lodge at a stunning ski resort and hit the slopes again and again for endless winter fun. The adventurous types can go in the warmer months for hiking, ziplining, or doing an exciting water adventure. Even those who prefer a relaxing respite can enjoy taking in the gorgeous views of the lake while sunbathing. History buff kiddos who aren't quite ready for the hustle and bustle of Washington, D.C. will love a trip to Boston. Even though it still has the big city vibe with skyscrapers and subways, it's much more manageable than other major cities on the East Coast. Plus, it offers just as much history to see. Learn about the American Revolution by walking the Freedom Trail, see Harvard University, and visit the iconic Fenway Park, just to name a few. Your little ones will head back to school after this vacation having learned something new and making fun memories along the way. For a bucket list family experience that your kids will talk about for years to come, look no further than a trip across the world to South Africa. It wouldn't be a trip to Africa without embarking on an African safari to spot some of the most majestic animals on the planet. Many options are available throughout the country, but one of the most epic safaris, Tusalu Kalahari, is extremely popular with families. It's in a malaria-free zone with the opportunity to see lions, rhinos, cheetahs, and more. While this may seem like the most intimidating location on our list, Tokyo is one of the most culturally rich places to take your kiddos this year. With a culture that differs vastly from our own, kids will get completely new experiences while still being in a safe and clean environment. Being known for its hospitality, travelers tend to feel welcomed to Japan the second they get off the plane. Japan's capital city offers the best of both worlds: futuristic skyscrapers and ancient temples. Plus, they have a highly intuitive metro system, making it easy to get to different neighborhoods and experience different parts of the city while on your trip. Tokyo is also home to 2 magical Disney parks, Tokyo Disney Sea and Tokyo Disneyland. If anyone in the family is remotely interested in sea life, then get yourselves to Vancouver Island. Whale watching off the coast of British Columbia should be an as soon as possible kind of vacation experience. It's that outrageously amazing. In Tofino, wannabe surfers will love hitting the water for lessons in wide, friendly Cox Bay, home of an annual Queen of the Peak competition for all female surfers. Parents of little Harry Potter fans may already have Scotland on their family travel bucket list. Walking the streets of Scotland's capital will feel like stepping into a fantasy world where the streets are cobblestone and the buildings are castle-like. While you're in the magical land, be sure to book a tour of the Scottish Highlands and Loch Ness, where kids can try to spot the infamous Loch Ness Monster. And you won't want to miss touring the Edinburgh Castle, which has housed Scottish royalty since the 11th century. To read about 10 more family-friendly destinations as well as advice for what to do and where to stay, head to the article linked in the description. Happy traveling!